Even though you can't be in the stands this season, we want to see Uconn Nation cheering on the Huskies tonight from here in Milwaukee. Teams on the floor. Starting lineups tonight are presented by Subaru. Same starting five as every game this season for Marquette on the right. On the left, with the return of Kristen Williams, Aaliyah Edwards goes out of the starting five. Nika Mule stays in. And with that, we are ready to go from Milwaukee. Uconn in the road national flag blues. Marquette in the home whites with the blue and gold trim. And this game for first place in the Big East has Marquette winning the tip. #23 is Jordan King. She's going to facilitate in this opening possession. Inside, that's Cameron Taylor with the nice up and in.
Nice finish. Even against a double team, Westbrook came over to double. It's critical for Marquette to score early.
They have to make their shots. They know that. To shoot. Mule drives, gets bumped, doesn't get a call.
I thought there was some contact, that there could have been a whistle there.
King over Beckers, way off the top. Rebound gets tapped outside. They'll get a reset. Murata inside to Taylor. No. Rebound again for Marquette. Ball on the floor.
Marquette is relentless on the boards.
Tied up ball as we look at Gino Auriemma. He is 9-0 in his previous contests against Marquette, looking to remain perfect in this 10th meeting between the teams, and of course looking for career win 1,104.
Looking pretty mellow over there, isn't he?
I noticed that last game too. First quarter or so, he was kind of just taking it all in.
He complains about the slow start.
There's Beckers. Had to get a handle on it.
Yeah, it almost looked like a walk. Megan Duffy is screaming that at the officials.
No call. Bucket counts. 42 is Lauren Van Clunen, one of the senior leaders for Marquette. There's King driving, kick out. Murata taken away by Mule. Another steal for Nika. Feeds Kristen Williams, catches up to it, gets the foul and the bucket.
That was a tough finish there while getting fouled by the junior. Nice active hands by Nika Mule. And then just a great job by Williams running the floor. Your teammate will find you.
So Chloe Murata picks up the first foul, and Kristen Williams will try to add the bonus. And cannot.
Uconn has not been a good free throw shooting team this year.
Good defense there by Mule to get into position. And Westbrook intercepts the pass that tried to get into the paint. Kristen Williams will take an extra step.
That's a walk.
Now there's Megan Duffy, former player for Notre Dame. She's in her second year leading this program in Milwaukee for Marquette. Did a great job at Miami of Ohio in her first head coaching stint. And took this team a season ago to a solid record.
Yeah, they were picked to finish 9th, and they finished 2nd.
24-8, 13-5 in the conference.
Made it to the Big East tournament final game, lost to DePaul, but she'll have a great career there.
There's Lott's first touch. No aggressive rebound by Taylor, but she fell to the floor and her feet moved. That's a turnover on a travel.
Well, that's what you see. Marquette, they are on the offensive glass. They're relentless. Uconn will really be tested with everyone boxing out. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if some guards on the Uconn team ended up getting a lot more rebounds here tonight. They've got to come down and help.
4-1 rebounds to Marquette's favor, though it's very early in the ballgame. Nelson Adota finds Westbrook in the corner. Got it. Good way to start for Avina after having a tough shooting night Wednesday against St. John's. 5-point Uconn lead. Nelson Adota couldn't get the steal. Here's Van Clunen. King inside, up and in. Good play inside by Murata.
That Murata got the ball exactly where she wanted. Great use of her body.
Beckers with the kick. Westbrook drives. Tried to kick outside with the pass. Errant missed Nelson Adota. Turnover.
Well, the key for Marquette is, and Megan Duffy told us this last night, they need to believe, right? They need to believe that they can win, and they're playing great right now. Evina Westbrook looked a little indecisive there. You've got to take the ball and drive, looking to score. Don't go in there looking to pass.
Lott left all alone. Selena Lott has struggled in her last 2 games shooting the ball.
Yeah, they need to knock down those shots.
Beckers tried to force a pass into Westbrook, intercepted. Outlet pass to Van Clunen. Too far under the basket before she got the ball.
What a catch, though, by Van Clunen.
Good kick by Beckers.
And why didn't Mule shoot that ball?
Westbrook did. No. Westbrook got a hand on the pass, knocked it out of bounds, but then it went back off the Marquette player and out of bounds.
Just a savvy play there by Westbrook. Nice anticipation. And Uconn got a fortuitous bounce off of Marquette.
Have to be impressed with the aggressiveness of the Husky defense so far. The steals, the anticipating passes. Nelson Adota tried to get it into Kristen Williams. It was knocked away, out of bounds. It'll be Marquette ball.
You hear the energy by Marquette. You know, you can hear it in this quiet arena. They are vocal.
Yep.
And that's the energy that Megan Duffy, first of all, she brings that herself, and that's what she wants these kids to play with, and they're doing it early.
Nelson Adota got a hand on the pass coming in. Out of bounds, though, off Uconn. Marquette ball, 19 to shoot. Well, interesting that Selena Lott has only had 1 touch so far. Mule just got tangled up inside, and there's going to be a foul called.
This is going to be a physical game.
That's going to be on Nika.
This is where both teams, but particularly Uconn, you got to use your head. Don't get caught up in too much physicality.
5 seconds. Good defense by Uconn on the inbounds play.
It's funny, right after I said that, I saw Van Clunen for Marquette like set a screen and use a little arm, little elbow sticking out. Poise is going to be the name of the game.
Gino said that part of Marquette's style is physicality, and his team is going to have to be up to that challenge tonight. Nelson Adota sets the screen for Westbrook. She rolls, gets the pass in the bucket.
That was pretty. And they worked on that a lot today, that pick and roll hard to the basket.
5-point Uconn lead. Marquette shooting just 28% in this opening period so far. Good feed in to King from Lott.
Terrific execution by Marquette.
Halfway through quarter number 1 already. Kristen Williams with the left hand. Foul called. That's going to be a charge on Uconn.
Visit pancreaticcancercollective.org.
Hey, join us at Gamble, or have your fan cutout join us at Gamble anyway this season, part of the Bleed Blue campaign for Uconn basketball. For more information on how to get your fan cutout into the building, visit UConnHuskies.com. Halfway through quarter number 1 here in Milwaukee, 3-point Uconn lead. Marquette will have the ball after Kristen Williams called for the charge.
Well, and the first go around, you know, the refs took so long to call it. I wasn't so sure, but she got there. So that's okay. I'm okay with that call.
Little curiosity about her Chloe Morata's left foot being on that restricted arc, but Kristen Williams picks up the foul. Of course, Kristen back in the lineup after missing the game against St. John's on Wednesday. Interesting numbers early on in this game. 5 turnovers apiece for the 2 teams, but Uconn's got 7 points off of Marquette's turnovers. And the Golden Eagles have none off of Uconn's turnovers. Pass thrown away by King, turnover. And now we'll see if the Huskies can get some more points off turnovers here.
Marquette does a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball typically, but certainly in a game like this, they can't have those kinds of turnovers.
Taylor Valladay into the ball game for Marquette. That shot misses the mark. Here she has the ball and runs. King over Kristen Williams. No. Rebound Nelson Adota.
Good hands there by Nelson Adota to come up with that ball. That's why you got to keep your hands up all the time.
Nelson Adota thought about it. Hit a cutting Westbrook, and that.
Yeah, you can't sell that as a charge.
That will be a block.
A little bit more aggressive cutting to the basketball. Look at that nice back cut by Westbrook. Defense just wasn't there quickly enough.
And inside that semicircle. So here's Savina Westbrook. Mentioned the other night, had kind of a struggle against St. John's from shooting. Was only 1 for 9 from the floor and 0 for 6 from 3, but she drew 4 fouls. She was 6 for 6 from the free throw line and had 3 steals. So it's kind of Gino's thing, you know, when your shot's not falling, find other ways to impact the game.
Yeah, exactly. And you had Beckers, you know, had 32. Aaliyah Edwards had 22. So, you know, some nights you don't necessarily have to score a lot, but as you indicated, you can do a lot of other things to help your team win.
She was 2 for 2 from the stripe there. Van Clunen left alone for a second, tries to float it inside to Murata. Murata missed the layup. Gets it back. Block. Handed the ball by Westbrook. 3rd try, now 4th try for Marquette.
I mean, how about the effort by Marquette? And what's Uconn doing? Everyone's just turning and looking up. You got to get inside position and push back. Give credit to Murata. I mean, I love how quickly. Watch, she catches it and immediately shoots it.
Didn't stop moving.
I mean, just kept the ball in the air. I mean, they do so many great old school things.
And there's Van Clunen. She had the arm bar out, but got away with it.
Well, that's a tough move. I mean, that's an unstoppable play in the low post. The 6'2" redshirt senior.
Mule cuts. Cut off. Feeds Kristen Williams.
Terrific movement without the ball there by Williams.
5-point Uconn lead. There's Valadie with the ball. King. Kristen Williams staying aggressively with her. Here's Beckers and Valadie. Cut off by Nelson Adota. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. Lott gives it up. Valadie has it. Will throw up a ball. That's off the mark, but the rebound goes over the top of Nelson Adota. And there's going to be a foul called on the floor on Olivia.
So the previous possession, watch this. Kristen Williams is right here, okay? Now you got to move without the basketball. Watch. Mule gets it down here. Okay, what do I do? And perfect decision there by Kristen Williams. Wide open lane. Really nice movement without the ball. See, it's going to get chippy. This is what's going to happen, and this is where why I said earlier, Uconn has to maintain poise. Marquette's really physical, and you can't get caught up in it.
So that one on Savina Westbrook, her first. And Clunen, yes.
Yeah, see, she's added that to her game. She's a force down low, but that just makes her such a threat to be able to knock down the 15-footer.
Gino quickly waving Aaliyah Edwards up to check into the ball game. Kristen Williams.
Got away with a walk.
And got a bucket. Good start for Kristen.
Yeah, that ankle looks fine that she tweaked the other day. Shoot around in the St. John's game.
3 of 3 from the floor so far. Shot taken from outside by Taylor, missed. Nika Mule in there fighting for the ball.
I'm not sure why she didn't shoot that.
Becker shoots that one.
Sometimes you just got to get the feel. But that's only 3 shots for her in this first quarter.
So both teams' most prolific scorers not terribly involved in their offense in this opening quarter. Beckers and Lott, who has the ball here, being well guarded by Mule despite some tough hits in the screens. Taylor inside over Westbrook, who just kept her arms straight up and got scored over.
Yeah, Cameron Taylor is a tough force, 6'2", in that low post. They have more tall bodies along that front line.
Mule gets rewarded with a nice aggressive cut and a bucket.
Terrific cut, but I love the pass from the high post from Olivia Nelson Adota.
Inside a minute to go in this opening quarter. 7-point lead for Uconn. Ball thrown away as Lott attempted to find a way to cut through the lane. And now into the ball game for Uconn. Aaliyah Edwards will get Olivia Nelson-Ododa, and Claire Cafez will come into the ball game for Marquette and spell Jordan King. There is Cafez, 5'11" sophomore from Shawnee, Kansas. Edwards sets a screen. Beckers kicks back to Mule. She'll fire. Didn't get that one to fall.
That's a good aggressive take. It's such a smart move in transition. When the defense is not set, that's when you take it to the basket, because they don't quite know what's going on. They're trying to get back. They're trying to find their player. And that's typically what will happen. A foul will be committed.
So the foul on Beckers. Chloe Murata comes back into the ball game for Van Clunen. And at the free throw line is Taylor Valladay, whose minutes are up significantly from her freshman to sophomore seasons. Played about 4 minutes a game a year ago, up to almost 18 minutes a game now as she becomes a regular part of Megan Duffy's rotation. Connects on the free throws there. Shot clock is off down to the final 20 seconds of this opening quarter in Milwaukee. Beckers guarded by Lott. Gives it to Westbrook. 10. Williams cuts. Nice play.
That was really good recognition and a terrific pass from Westbrook. But what a cut by Williams.
Long range try by Taylor Valladay falls well short, and we reach the end of this first quarter. 7-point advantage for Uconn. Kristen Williams is the leading scorer for the Huskies. 4 of 4 from the floor. Very aggressive take to the rim there. For Uconn that finished that first quarter, Kristen Williams, Nika Mule, Lavina Westbrook, Paige Beckers out there with Edwards. Interesting 7-0 offensive rebounds for Marquette.
Yeah, they're relentless on the boards.
Huskies shot almost 70% in the first quarter. Taylor, that shot got blocked, and there's contact underneath. That's going to be a foul on, who's that, Murata?
Yeah, she just came in and knocked over Paige Beckers. I mean, check it out. You could see her right there. Yeah, that's where she just banged into her.
And so that is Murata's second foul, and she goes to the bench.
But Uconn has to do a better job. And they're starting to, but they've got to look and find a white jersey and box out as soon as the shot goes up.
9 assists on 9 made field goals in that opening quarter for the Huskies. Aaliyah Edwards couldn't handle the pass. It bounced through to Kristen Williams. Uconn gets a second chance. Mule. No.
Nice box out that time by Marquette. Van Clunen did a terrific job on Edwards.
Started to say Uconn shot almost 70% in the first quarter. Marquette, though, just 30%. Van Clunen got away from Kristen Williams.
Terrific pass, terrific execution. And I just love how quickly they catch and shoot in that low post.
Beckers out to Mule. Waited. Fires to Kristen Williams. Edwards. Oh, went right through her hands.
That's the second pass Edwards struggled with. Terrific look by Nika Mule. I mean, the no look. Edwards is typically more reliable on the run, catching passes.
Something that Uconn worked on a lot at today's morning shoot-around was setting those screens, making those aggressive cuts to the basket.
It's funny, I haven't seen it happen a ton. It happened that time. It is fascinating what you work on in practice, and then does it actually get executed in the game? Not always.
From the corner, Cafez blocked by Kristen Williams. Hands on the ball. Beckers on the run out. The big Euro step up and in off the glass.
I don't know if that's what she envisioned in her mind when she caught that ball, but she'll take it.
And Van Clunen tried to inbound it, went off a foot. It'll stay with Marquette.
I mean, she lost the handle a little bit, but it had the presence of mind and the upper body strength. You saw her shake her head a little bit.
Little improvising there, a little ad-libbing.
You got to do what you got to do.
Sometimes the script doesn't always go off as you think. Olivia Nelson-Ododa back into the ball game, and Aaliyah Edwards back to the bench for the Huskies. Here's Lott. Tries to get away from Mule, but doesn't shoot. Now King does from the free throw line. That's off the mark. What a rebound, but a little too aggressive over the back. Called on Taylor.
Well, Kristen Williams, give her the credit. Terrific inside position. Watch her right here. See? She got inside position, boxed out. The refs have to call that.
That is, I believe, the first foul on Taylor in the ballgame. 7-point Husky lead. Beckers created a little space, couldn't get the shot to fall, and there was no one underneath for the rebound at all.
She's not looking aggressive offensively. I think Uconn will need her to think shot more than she's doing early on.
Lott off the screen. Westbrook switches onto her. Lott goes in with the left hand and gets it to go.
What a nice take by Selena Lott.
Senior from Troy, New York, in the Albany area, leading this team in a lot of categories. There's Westbrook. No. Nelson-Ododa gets the rebound. Westbrook cuts. Nice.
Nice finish by Westbrook. She got held, too, as she was trying to cut through the lane.
Nelson-Ododa gets a hand on the pass and was knocked out of bounds by a Marquette player.
Watch, see Avina Westbrook up here. See, the kid grabbed her.
Yeah.
But I really like how Uconn is being aggressive, attacking those open holes in the middle of the lane.
So Westbrook to the bench, Edwards back into the ball game. There's Beckers, feeds a wide open Nelson-Ododa.
Perfect pass.
Beckers tried to steal the pass, knocked it out of bounds. It'll be 18 to shoot for Marquette. You know, you're talking about Beckers needing to be a little more aggressive, but she's being defended by Lott, their best defender.
A great defender. So I would expect Lott to maybe be less of an offensive weapon for them tonight.
There's Lott aggressively to the rim, but threw it over everything. Nelson-Ododa sets a screen. Williams will take advantage. Too strong with the shot. Set play being run here by Marquette.
Lott not looking to score.
Shot clock down to 6. Valladay, no. Nelson-Ododa fights off Van Kluben for the rebound.
Yeah, nice box out by Nelson-Ododa. It was a good defensive stand by Uconn.
Nelson-Ododa gets turned around. Can't drop the shot.
Uconn not looking real aggressive down in that low post.
Good energy on defense there by Mule. Nelson-Ododa on the floor, tied up ball. That should stay with, that'll be with Uconn.
Nika Mule did it all here. Really good defense, just active. The kid is everywhere all the time. Nice job by Nelson-Ododa jumping down on the floor. Both teams hustling, diving for loose balls.
So Kristen Williams will head to the bench for a breather. Avina Westbrook comes back into the game for Uconn. Almost halfway through quarter number 2. And a 9-point game here in Milwaukee. That's how many degrees Fahrenheit it was outside today, by the way, in Milwaukee. 9.
So cold.
Beckers got cut off by Lott, but Edwards moves and will draw the foul. Cameron Taylor will be called for her second foul, and we will call a timeout. Halfway through quarter number 2, Huskies out in front.
The best booth in baseball is back on SNY.
He's a good clutch hitter. He's got to be in that lineup.
Gary, Keith, and Ron answer your questions.
Then what happens? They all come to her. Nelson Adoda wide open, down low. Terrific pass. Keeps her head up, sees the floor, sees all the white jerseys coming at her, finds her open teammate.
The numbers on page in this game so far. Well, Megan Duffy's team, she told us we had a very delightful conversation with her for about, almost an hour last night, it felt like. And really insightful look at her team and what it was going to take to win this game. One of the things that she said they needed to do was make their shots. Well, they're not making their shots.
Well, and Uconn makes it difficult on you, right? I mean, Uconn, as much as Gino's not thrilled with their defense, you know, Megan Duffy knows, having played at Notre Dame, played against Uconn for her career, she knows what they're like defensively, and they are a very, very tough defensive team.
Second chance as Nelson Adoda got the rebound off the free throw miss by Edwards. Everybody was attracted to Beckers.
Well, and someone fell there by Marquette. They had a little lack of communication. Nice job finding Aaliyah Edwards wide open down low.
Inside, here is Van Clunen trying to work on Nelson Adoda, see if she can get maybe a draw foul. Instead, she throws the bucket.
That's a focus in there to get the ball. If you've noticed, they've dumped the ball down to Van Clunen quite a bit here in the first half. She's a tough matchup.
Nelson Adoda sets the screen for Beckers. Westbrook, Edwards looked away from the ball, and it went behind her out of bounds.
So Van Clunen is such a strong presence. Look, it's one-on-one, nice poise, and then that little jump hook, you can't block that. That is just a perfectly executed jump hook. Very old school, I love it.
Westbrook now on lot, almost traveled, managed to hang on to that pivot foot. There is Murata, shot off the mark. Nika Mule with a rebound and a run.
Nika should have looked to shoot the ball.
Beckers fires, that's 3.
That's never a bad choice, though, giving it to Beckers.
Yep.
But nobody was on Nika Mule. But even as a freshman, she's pretty smart. She knows who to get the ball to.
Lead up to 13 for Uconn, and you see Marquette not having success behind the three-point line. Another steal for Mule.
Nice active hands by Mule.
Bring the ball with you, Paige.
What I'm noticing is Uconn being a little indecisive. When they have open shots, they're not taking them.
Nelson Adoda misses on the long try, and it goes out of bounds off Aaliyah Edwards, and a turnover to Marquette. So under 3 minutes to go here in this opening half. Selena Lott, leading scorer for Marquette, has just 2 points, 1 of 4 in this first half. There is Van Clunen from out by the free throw line, beyond it, and rattled around and out. Beckers from way outside, no. Fight underneath, that's going to be on Edwards.
Van Clunen did a good job. I mean, they were just both fighting for position.
So Marquette ball for Aaliyah Edwards. That is her first foul. Van Clunen is the leading scorer for Marquette in this game. Mule with another steal. Tries to get the run out. Got going too fast. Couldn't control herself. And she's going to get called for swinging a leg.
I mean, it's too bad, right?
Yeah.
And in the passing lane steal, it just lost the balance. Did she really try to kick her?
Maybe just tripped.
It's hard to tell.
Bit.
To me,
yeah.
it's rather inconclusive.
But it is Nika's second foul and will earn her a spot on the bench for these final 2 minutes of quarter number 2. She's been a factor in this game.
She's been very effective. And the Uconn coaching staff jumped up because they thought Aaliyah Edwards got fouled.
Shot from outside, did everything but go down for Liza Carlin into the ball game for Marquette, one of the freshmen on this squad. Beckers, you're kidding me.
Beautiful play by Beckers. The soft touch got the home court roll on the road.
And calls for a timeout by Marquette as UConn's lead grows to 15. 11 points for Beckers.
You see the fast break here. Avina knew where Beckers was, and you know, she got herself committed, and in a situation like that, if you get committed up in the air, you better find a way to make that shot go in.
That's just, I mean, that goes on the highlight reels, right?
It sure does.
Yeah. Another stellar game for the fabulous freshman. For Nika Mule, I mean, this young crop of players for UConn, as we've turned into February, is showing us so much.
Yeah, they really are, and obviously Beckers is having a solid first half, and I think she's actually been a little passive offensively. The entire team is, but you know, Gino's talked about their slow starts, and you know, sometimes they just gotta feel the rhythm and find the rhythm within the context of the game, and then they get rolling.
Pass thrown away, barely saved from an over and back violation, but turned over. Edwards. Wow.
How about that finish by the freshman? What control of her body. Not an easy play on the run.
It's a 14-2 run by UConn.
Better footwork there by Nelson Adota.
Carlin from the corner, no, but Murata was right there for the errant shot.
Murata is just everywhere. Such a hard-nosed, scrappy kid.
So under a minute to go. Nice feed from Westbrook to Nelson Adota.
Really good catch by Nelson Adota. Just reached up, grabbed the ball, and then just quickly finished.
No. Good position by Nelson Adota for the rebound on the miss. Shot clock off. Down to the final 15 seconds of this opening half here in Milwaukee. Beckers will get the final shot of the half and drain it.
She is money with that pull-up jumper.
Well, after I guess we'd call it a slower start, maybe, Paige Beckers really got going in the second quarter.
Yeah, coming off of those two screens, she does a really good job of reading the defense and taking what was given to them.
And so the third quarter begins with Marquette in the home whites trying to find a way to get something going. They were outscored 20-8 in quarter number 2 by the Huskies. King cut off. Into the paint, and Uconn was cut off. King gets back in the action and gets the bucket.
Really nice job by Marquette, just staying persistent. I thought Nika Mule was going to come up with the steal. Just good persistence by Marquette.
Beckers, Nelson Adota, Williams, Mule, and Westbrook, the 5 on the floor for the Huskies. Kristen Williams. That was great.
Yeah, what a smart take by Williams. Had the quick first step. The lefty went to her right with confidence.
Murata's pass blocked. Here come the Huskies on the turnover. Beckers for 3.
You know, she wasn't coming off screens and turning the corner like that to catch the ball in the first half, looking to shoot. That time she knew she was going to shoot when she caught it, and Megan Duffy has to call a timeout.
A quick timeout by the Marquette head coach as Uconn comes out, gets a couple of defensive stops, and adds to the...
She does whatever it takes. She's a scrappy player.
And just 2 points in the game for Nika, but 4 steals, 4 assists, and numerous screens. By the way, that 4 steals equals her season high that she set just on Wednesday against St. John's. Nelson Adoda with the strong move. That was Westbrook, who blocks it twice. Mule feeds Williams, who gets the bucket.
That was terrific defense on the other end. It was just so fundamentally sound the way Uconn rotated.
And Avina Westbrook with hands on the ball twice. A little late getting the pass into a breaking King. Then Coonan left alone and drains the bucket.
Marquette in the 2-3 zone.
Ten to shoot. Williams.
Beckers was determined to get Williams that shot.
Mule gets the ball into Westbrook. Huskies get another chance. Westbrook. Mule with the rebound. Contact on the top of her head. Ball falls away.
Ponytail loose. Nice pass.
Good break there by Marquette. And Van Coonan gets the finish. Van Coonan leading scorer, first into double figures for Marquette. Beckers for 3, yes.
Just so smooth. What a release.
Little no-look pass from Mule, and nothing but net from Beckers. Blocked. Westbrook got another block, but good up and in. Who's that, Taylor? Yes.
Yeah, Cameron Taylor's been quiet. Uconn has done a really good job defensively, but she's a tough force inside.
Megan Duffy just about doing jumping jacks over in front of the bench, trying to get her team hands up, play with energy. Westbrook with the offensive rebound, but it was blocked. Murata with the ball after the block. Knocked away by Beckers. Here come the Huskies. Tough shot falling to the floor.
No contact? That's what Gino Auriemma had his hands up.
There he is, Lott, no. Selena Lott has just had a tough time shooting.
Well, and it's hard when you put so much effort on the defensive end to take away the other team's best player. Here she comes up with a good steal.
Tries to take Westbrook, couldn't, but Van Coonan makes herself available for the pass and the easy bucket. Beckers left wide open. Another 3.
Well, and that's what you've got to do against the zone. You knock down open shots from outside. They can't guard you out there.
3 in a row from long range for Paige Beckers.
I would think Marquette would come out of the zone as a result of those 3 threes.
Murata got loose inside the Uconn defense.
Yeah, a little lack of communication back there. Marquette did a nice job of making Uconn pay.
Already almost halfway through quarter number 3 here in Milwaukee. Nelson Adoda, double team, feeds it back out to Mule. That's a 3.
Nice job by Nelson Adoda. She got the double team and then kicked it back out to the wide open Mule.
Marquette shooting much better in this third quarter. 66% in the quarter. That, well, almost came up with the steal from Mule. And Coonan was way outside for that one.
Van Coonan has really been their offensive machine here tonight.
And she will pick up the foul. No, that'll be Nelson. Who will that be? No, that'll be Van Coonan. That'll be called for the foul. Paige Beckers.
Hoopla and all the hubbub about what a great recruiting class, and it was the greatest thing ever, the greatest recruiting class in the history of college basketball.
Task force.
The task force.
Who gave you guys those stupid names?
Swin did it.
Swin, you did that?
Task force.
It was you that did it? None of you guys went over to her and said, yo, this is the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
No.
Took me 3 years to get comfortable to do that with Swin.
Wow.
From our SNY series, Uconn undefeated, the 2002 team. You know, it's funny looking back on that. All these years later, the chemistry between all of them still.
Yeah, it's still there. What a great group they are, too.
And, of course, this Uconn freshman class, particularly Wednesday night against St. John's and again tonight here at Marquette, showing themselves really well. Nika Muell's been a star in this game. Obviously, Paige Bueckers, 24 points, by far the leading scorer in the ballgame. Aaliyah Edwards back into the ballgame. Lavina Westbrook is out for the moment for Uconn. 5 to shoot. It'll be Muell for 3 off the Nelson Adota screen. Aaliyah Edwards fighting for the rebound. She'll be called for the foul. Now, the contributions of the freshmen to this team, particularly, again, in this last stretch of games, cannot be overstated. They've been good and needed.
I would argue maybe a little better than good, right? And that foul, that previous call was on Nelson Adota.
Long-range shot is good from the outside. Taylor Valladay back into the ballgame. Was that Valladay or was that Carlin? It was Carlin. My bad. That's Bueckers. No. Edwards with the rebound. Good footwork underneath.
How about that offensive rebounding putback?
Aaliyah Edwards, 11 minutes of playing time, 5 points, 2 of 2 from the floor. Cuts off Marana, ball goes back into the corner. The 3 is drained by Carlin.
Yeah, Carlin, Paige Bueckers' AAU teammate in high school.
Nelson Adota with the ball. Blocked on her way up. Ball gets batted around to King. The run out to Valladay. Up and in. Nice catch and nice put up by the sophomore from Chicago.
Yeah, but that was just an incredible outlet pass. You hear the energy back from Marquette. They had died down a little bit.
And so Uconn calls a timeout with 2:33 to go in this third quarter.
You know, we talked a lot about Marquette's rebounding. How about off the Bueckers miss? Watch Aaliyah Edwards. Sky up, and then really good step through. Past the defense. Watch her footwork. Boom, boom. Got the defense off their feet and step through to finish.
Well, tonight here in Milwaukee, Monday night, South Carolina comes to Gamble. Our next game here on SNY is next Wednesday when Seton Hall comes to Gamble. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. only on SNY. Gino talking about this being the toughest stretch of the season so far for the Huskies. This Marquette squad tonight, South Carolina Monday. He thinks Seton Hall is an NCAA tournament-worthy team. And they'll come to Gamble on Wednesday for the second meeting of the season between the squads.
And nothing about this season is easy.
Nice run for the Golden Eagles in this last couple of minutes. Here's Nelson Adota. Muell works off the screen, lost the handle. Everybody's losing the handle. 5 to shoot. Bueckers inside to Edwards, gets fouled.
Could it be the freezing temperatures outside?
I know my face froze earlier today.
We did see in the first half, they fumbled the ball a couple times, but how about that pass from Bueckers? And then all Marquette could do was foul.
Liza Carlin commits the foul. Here's Aaliyah Edwards to the free throw line. Gino talked about how hard she works and runs the floor, and enjoying seeing that.
Yeah, the motor on Aaliyah Edwards is something that you just can't teach. She just never stops.
Taylor got the rebound on the miss over the top of Westbrook, who's back into the game. Outside blocked. Edwards comes all the way out to make the block. End to end, and the foul.
That was an incredible block on the defensive end. She came out of nowhere.
All the way out to the three-point line for the block.
I mean, just ran out, and then to be able to finish while getting fouled. The 6'3" freshman running the floor with the handle, getting fouled, showing her incredible athleticism.
And with the extra there, Edwards now up to 11 points in this ball game. She is 4 of 4 from the floor tonight for the Huskies. There's Murata with the ball for Marquette. Taylor. King inside. Taylor over Edwards, but it wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound, Marquette. Murata. No. Edwards tied up underneath the bucket. Bodies on the floor. Ball to Nika Mule.
Marquette did so many good things that possession. They just couldn't get the ball in the hoop.
Foul called underneath in the traffic. Haven't seen Aubrey Griffin yet today. Gino told us that she was good to go in today's game. There were no, besides Anna Marquardt, cannot play today, but we have not seen Aubrey Griffin in this one. Remember, she tried to go Wednesday against St. John's, could only go a couple of minutes and had to come out of the game after banging her knee in practice.
Yeah, so we're surprised that she's not playing, because he told us earlier that everyone's playing besides Marquardt.
Beckers drains another three on the inbounds play. 27 for Page. Edwards with another steal, but can't keep the ball inbounds. It'll be Marquette's with 21 to shoot. What I was just saying a couple minutes ago about energy and effort, and what we're seeing here from Aaliyah Edwards?
Yeah, she's just relentless.
Terrific stuff. Inside a minute to go in quarter number 3 here in Milwaukee. Shot clock running out, down to 5. Valladay in the trap. Gets the ball out, but runs out of time. Nelson Adota and Mule double teaming on the defense.
Yeah, Uconn is just locked in right now, much to the chagrin of Megan Duffy.
Has to be the best defensive effort we've seen from this team this season.
Yeah, and you know, when we were talking to Megan Duffy last night, you know, she was bringing up the Arkansas game, and Arkansas made shots, right? And that's what led to Uconn's undoing. And Marquette just hasn't been able to knock down shots, and now Uconn playing with so much confidence on the defensive end.
Mule with the no-look pass to Beckers, who drops the 3. That's 30 for Page. Mule almost got the steal. Marquette will slow it down. The final 10 seconds of quarter number 3. Valladay looks like she wants the last shot. And Clunan, guarded by Nelson Adota, will take a step and travel.
Nice defense there from Nelson Adota. Just making it difficult for Van Clunan, and made her think enough that she shuffled her feet.
2.1 seconds to go. Do the Huskies try a long-range play?
Why not? I mean, you always have to try to make these opportunities count. Maybe they're good opportunities.
Olivia got it out to the three-point line, but not quite enough. And the heave at the buzzer by Murata is no good. Well, Paige Beckers has 6 made threes tonight. That is a career high. She has 30 points on 12 of 16 shooting. And Uconn pulling away from Marquette.
Awkward finish, but here the pretty roll, and she just is now locked in on the offensive end, and She gets her feet set. She knows she wants to shoot the ball. And she has such confidence that she knows when she shoots it, it's going to go in.
32 Wednesday night against St. John's. 30 tonight for Paige Beckers. And the two games prior to those two, 27 and 22. What a tear for the freshman from Minnesota, not that far from here. And so we go to the fourth quarter. Alan Bestwick, Megan Como with you from Al McGuire Center. Olivia Nelson-Ododa working hard underneath, but can't get the roll. Aaliyah Edwards dropped to the floor by Cameron Taylor in a big box out. Here's Van Clunen. Will draw the foul on Nelson-Ododa.
So her arm did come down and commit that foul. She's frustrated, but watch the other end. You know, it looks like Aaliyah Edwards, you know, some of it looked like she lost her balance. I think that was a good no call.
So Lauren Van Clunen, the fifth-year senior from Mason, Ohio, Cincinnati area, who struggled the last couple of games for Marquette, just 8 and 2 points and 5 of 19 shooting. Tonight has been terrific from the floor. 8 of 11. She has 16 points. And the thrown away pass there by Beckers. Lott tries to float it into Van Clunen. Running the floor, and a nice pass from Lott, too.
Van Clunen runs the floor really, really well. And I love the way Marquette moves the ball up the floor on the break.
Nelson-Ododa eyeing the basket from beyond the arc. Feeds to Mule instead. She'll flip it out to Beckers. Williams cut off by King. Steps back. Yes. Kristen Williams, 14 points now. 7 of 9 shooting for Kristen.
Important for her to get some minutes today. Get the rust off from not playing in the St. John's game from tweaking her ankle.
Yep.
Got a big one coming up on Monday.
South Carolina comes to town. 2 versus 3. Beckers picked off on a screen by Van Clunen. Rebound falls into the hands of Mule off of Nelson-Ododa. Another no-look pass from Mule. Kristen's toe was on the line, so that was for 2. Rebound come away with by Marquette. Williams, good cutoff of Jordan King. They are going to call that foul on...
Yeah, that had to be an offensive foul. Aaliyah Edwards.
Down, still. It was hard contact.
It was very hard contact. She did a good job.
I mean, there's no intention there other than to lower the shoulder and create hard contact. And Aaliyah's head kind of snapping pretty hard there, so hopefully she's okay.
Took the shot right to the chest.
She's outside the restricted arc. And up.
So,
but holding the towel there, so hopefully
so she obviously got hit in the mouth.
Oh, head to head.
There it is, head to head. Ooh. Head to face.
Ooh.
You see her immediately grab her face.
Well, hopefully is okay.
It's not good when you need another towel.
Well, unfortunately, I have experience with that kind of thing. And be it nose or mouth, hopefully it's minor. So Uconn needing to sub in for Edwards, and it will be Avina Westbrook who goes back into the ball game. Oh yeah.
And you know, as a college kid, you know, she's looking at Janelle, the trainer, going, "Is it bad?" You know, you don't want loose teeth.
Yeah, that's a shame. So that foul on Cameron Taylor. As we hit 8 minutes to go here in this fourth and final quarter. Beckers kept moving. Nelson Adota kept looking, but shot missed, and Taylor got the rebound for Marquette.
Such a tough shot on the baseline over the rim. It's a very difficult shot to make.
Nika Mule sets a career high for steals with that one. Beckers cut off, and the pass intercepted as Van Clunen was on the mark.
Good hustle by Marquette to get the ball back.
And what you want to see from your team if you're Megan Duffy is you want to see him keep playing hard. There's King over Kristen Williams, outstretched arms. Rebound Westbrook. Ahead to Williams, but Lott was there to intercept.
And Gino puts his hands up, and like, Avina, what are you doing? She knows better.
Van Clunen, no. Fight for the rebound underneath. Westbrook gets it.
Now she'll dribble it up and run offense.
7 minutes to go in the ball game in this contest for first place in the Big East. Nelson Adota for three. No, nobody there for the rebound. Here's Van Clunen on Nelson Adota.
Very well defended by Nelson Adota.
Somehow that ball stayed in bounds, and the three-point shot from outside misses. The rebound right to Nelson Adota.
Good box out again by Nelson Adota.
Here's Avina Westbrook. The kick to Nika Mule. And the three.
She gave a little yell.
Oh, yeah.
Psyched that the ball went in. I just love the energy that Nika Mule plays with.
The intensity, the energy, the effort. 5 steals in this game for Nika Mule. And now 8 points. Aaliyah Edwards, we hope she's okay.
Wednesday, Uconn women's basketball is back on SNY. The Huskies
Kept their foot on the gas in this fourth quarter after an opening spurt by Marquette. Look at the line on Nika Mule tonight. Those are season highs in both assists and steals.
And there's so much that she does that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. And one of my favorite things, ooh, nice cut by Marquette.
Here's Taylor.
Cameron Taylor, so good getting to the rim. But Nika Mule has so much energy. She's the first one to pick up her teammates, give them a high five. Great energy and a terrific teammate.
Near McLean into the ball game for Uconn. Kristen Williams left wide open for three. Just wouldn't fall. Lott cuts. Runs into Mir McLean. They're going to call McLean for the block.
I mean, McLean was just standing there. That's a good call, though.
Yep, inside that restricted arc, and that left foot was still kind of moving. So McLean into the ball game in favor of Avina Westbrook, and Selena Lott has been held very well in check by the Uconn defense tonight.
They do such a good job of taking away the other team's offensive threat. You know, Lott is their #1 scorer, and Uconn has really shut her down here tonight.
Upcoming schedule, that game Monday night, South Carolina. Look at the schedule presented by Toyota. Then Seton Hall comes to Gamble. A lot of the rest of this schedule for the Huskies is on the road. Mule, what movement, just missed the shot.
McLean got away with a little bump there, too, trying to attack that offensive rebound.
Yep. Galladay cut off by McLean on the switch. Taylor, yes. Cameron Taylor with, what, now 10 points on the night.
Yeah, aggressive. I like the way she just caught and released.
That's double-double for Taylor. 10 points, 11 rebounds. Nelson Adota giving instructions. The defense tries to collapse on her. Shot clock down to 5. McLean throws one up. Didn't hit any rims, so that'll be a time violation by Uconn. So busy spell here for the Huskies. Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. South Carolina, Seton Hall, and then a trip down to D.C. for the rematch with Georgetown. Becker's on the rebound. Uconn with a stretch of 9 games in 25 days. And don't forget, still 2 games hanging out there that were postponed that could potentially be rescheduled.
Yeah, the key word there is potentially. Don't hold your breath.
Right. Not a whole lot of time left on the calendar. There's Beckers. Nope. McLean with the offensive rebound in traffic. Gets it back out. So the Huskies reset. 15 on the shot clock. Under 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Taylor got a hand on it, knocked it away. Nelson Adota, left free.
What a nice pass from Nico Mule way up at the top of the key.
Here's
Hey,
Taylor.
Marquette cuts really hard.
Yeah. Lott will draw a foul on the way to the basket on Kristen Williams. You know, that last possession for the Huskies, the screens, the cuts, the movement.
You know, they're still attacking, and then Mule noticed a little lack of communication defensively by Marquette. Nelson Adota wide open underneath.
So here is Selena Lott at the line. 4 points on 1 of 7 from the floor and 0 of 4 from long range. And now 2 of 4 from the free throw stripe. 5 assists, just the 1 rebound for Lott. The beginning of their game against Georgetown 2 days ago, she stepped on an ankle, and that's been...
Yeah, she's been rolling that same ankle all season long.
Kristen Williams will get fouled trying to go up. It's been kind of a continuing issue for her. And Megan Duffy saying that she needs Lott and Van Clunen to kind of get going down the stretch of the season. Well, Van Clunen got going tonight, but Lott still struggling. And Kristen Williams at the free throw line. How about the night for Kristen, Meg? That's 15 points, 7 of 11 from the floor.
Just a really solid effort, you know, and that's that consistency that her coaches want from her. I think it's a great outing coming off of missing that St. John's game. Can nothing but build confidence for herself and her teammates.
So Lott will exit the ball game. Antoinette Walker will come in for Marquette as we're down inside of 3 minutes to go in this one. These two teams will meet again in the final game of the regular season, scheduled at Gamble on March 1st. There's Taylor. Kristen Williams with the rebound. I know. I always say as scheduled, but in this season, you kind of have to do that, don't you? McLean. Got that one to go somehow, up and in with the left hand. Timeout for subs. So Paige Beckers will exit the game with 30 points on 12 of 18 shooting and 6 of 9 from 3. And that third quarter where she was 5 of 6 from outside made such an impact in this game and breaking that score wide open.
Yeah, she just continues to impress, not only with her physical abilities, but it's her maturity and decision making.
Sailor Poffenbarger into the ball game for the Huskies. Walker will get the bucket and a foul. I just don't know, without referring to the thesaurus.
Yeah,
I mean, how to keep coming up with different ways to say the kid's been great.
I mean, 12 of 18 and 6 of 9. I mean, her percentages are outrageous for a freshman. You know, she talked about how the pace of the game is faster than she thought. Well, it doesn't seem to be phasing her at all.
She's certainly caught up to it. That'll be knocked out of bounds off Marquette and UConn's ball with 1:55 to go. So beginning to think ahead now to Monday night in that huge 2 versus 3 matchup with South Carolina. Kristen Williams, yes. Our solid night for Kristen as well. 18 points for the junior. Nelson Adoda all the way out by the 3-point line. Ten on the shot clock. Walker. Valadez. Will chuck one up over Nika Mule and get it to go. And a timeout for subs for Uconn, and our drive of the game presented by Nissan. Well, it's got to be Paige, right?
Of course, right? Gets bumped, a little Euro step, but found a way to finish.
So Gino subs in now with Piath Gabriel and Autumn Chasson into the ball game. See if the youngsters can run a little offense here in the final minute of competition. Nika Mule leading the point. Gabriel to McLean. Step back. No. Rebound knocked out, but foul on the floor. And that is going to be on Marquette. Juliana Okosin will commit the foul. So, Meg, a thought on that South Carolina game on Monday night and what you see from the Huskies?
Aaliyah Boston is just such a presence down low. It'll be a great matchup for UConn's front line to see if they're ready for that kind of a game.
There are the first points in a Husky uniform for Poffenbarger.
It got everyone on the bench up and cheering. Big smile from what should be the high school senior.
Nice little give and go with Nika Mule. So yeah, Aaliyah Boston, obviously, the big game, the speed, the transition of South Carolina will all be fascinating to watch. Remember that a year ago when UConn went to Columbia, they scored 2 points in the first quarter. Played it pretty evenly the next 3 quarters, but by then, you know, 2 points in the first quarter. Now, no fans, no home crowd advantage for the Huskies. Still be a fascinating night. Foul inside on Gabriel.
Yeah, a little too much body and arm on that from the freshman Piath.
11.5 to go in the game. Rose Nkumu, freshman from Iowa City. Shooting, journalism major. And so in these final seconds, that'll be a kick ball. Looked like Huskies were trying to get the ball to Gabriel to give her a shot at getting some points. And Gino, you could hear saying, dribble it out, dribble it out. So in this fight for first place in the Big East, the Huskies have an impressive performance defensively. Really, offensively, Paige Beckers was spectacular. Nika Mule was terrific. And the final score, UConn 87, Marquette